Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I would like to focus specifically on sales role in a GTI application. I've got quite a lot of candidates ask me saying, I'm no longer writing codes, I'm now doing sales part of work. Do you think I'm still eligible for GTI? Absolutely. And I will give you 3 explanations why sales role can be still eligible for GTI. First of all, why not? GTI is not focusing for someone who's actually a developer only. Sometimes if you're just simply a developer, maybe give you a disadvantage, because in order to present a case, you're going to present something solid. And then you might not have that information before you because you have been working, putting your head down, working very long time, but you don't have kind of an achievement you can show off. And so that might give you disadvantage as a developer. Unless something come out, you're quite smart, you're quite young, department might look at that and they can see, okay, your progression and in the last 3 years, if you're a young person. But if you're someone developer working for 20 years and you're still working among of your colleagues, how you're going to demonstrate you're beyond peers? It might give you disadvantage. So salesperson give them advantage on this way. Now, first of all, salesperson, first of all, let's define sales. Sales is helping people to make decision and result in transaction. Help someone to make, or some organization to make decision and result in transaction. So sales can be large. It doesn't have to be small amount. It can be millions, billions, right? And that transaction can be one-off. It can be regular transaction. So why sales is really important in technology? Why sales? Without the sales, I would say the whole world stop running. Sales is really important. Obviously, other occupations are important too, but I want just to emphasize that sales itself is really important job. Now, in technology company, right? In technology company, you have a product, but you're gonna put this product into the market, okay? Okay, so people think, the product is awesome, I don't need a sales, I don't need any strategy about sales. You know about Steve Jobs, that he's a great salesman, okay, great salesman. Obviously, he's focused on perfection of the product, but he's a great salesperson, first of all. And when product in the market, it has something called a transaction, which company bring in the revenue. So once they have that into the market, then the market tests the product. That's really important because you don't know customers' need until you test. So I think product or technology product is assumption. We have this technology and let's build something. Let's go to the market, see whether they like it or not. If market say, I love that, they pay that. Okay, so once you pay that, you have a revenue coming in. The market really important because once you have more people using it, the valuation of the market increase, the valuation of the company increase. The more people use it, the better the better value the company is, isn't it? So salesperson helps the product to put into the market, different market, and they have experience in what type of market. For technology company, they have market including airline companies. They might be any of that, hospitality, any of the industries. So they can share this experience. Market takes the efficiency of a product, okay, and this is kind of product. So product and marketing, they kind of text each other, say, okay, is this product good enough, not good enough, we're going to test, we're going to find something else, we don't have feedback, and we continue evolving and moving ahead. So text the market. Secondly, I think that's really important for salesperson. When someone will come to become a salesperson, there's 2 ways of doing. They start from early stage as a salesperson first. Second one, which is quite a common one, is they were a coder, they were a developer first. They were an engineer first. And they move and progress further, become a salesperson. Now, salesperson, I'm not saying sales like on the floor salesperson. I want to say this is sales director, okay? Solution architect and someone working sales. But it's not I think I want to cover this solution architect in a sales role as well. Some might disagree with that category, but I would just say this kind of I would like to put it into the same category as a solution architect and sales director. Okay, and there might be different roles depending on the company structure. Now, sales one, then bring into the product into the market and test the market, and then in the way that improving the market. Secondly, so fundamentally important is they bring in revenue. Okay, they bring they bring in revenue. So which means if you have a transaction, you bring in revenue, and it become really important, because without revenue, you can't pay anything, really, isn't it? So therefore, some of the pay structure of a salesperson quite different. They have a basic income, they have their commission, and commission sometimes can be high. And commission can be really depending on the performance of themselves. If they are doing really well, and they have a target they have to meet, and they outperform that target, they have a better commission. Now, because of that, because they're paid to different structures, which means they are pretty much relying on their skills to close sales. Really rely on their skill to close sales. The better they perform, the better income they have. So therefore, in this sense, as a salesperson, right, and they are really driven. Okay, they are really driven. They are a person who wants, close sales. They know everything they possible can to study the client's company. They want to talk to CFO. They want to talk CEO. They want to approach these people. They establish the ability they can get job done. So they are more driven. They do anything possible. And somewhere, if they are kind of a developer, if they work with the same company for 20 years, they might redundant to learn something new. Although they try to keep up more, but if you are a developer for 20 years, you're going to show something make you outstanding. It's either your product is awesome, or if you actually acquiring new knowledge by doing a lot of certificates. As technological people, you're going to do that, isn't it? There's so many in a certificate. And if you say, I haven't done any of that, and the question is why? Why you haven't done any of that? I mean, you say you have enough knowledge. It's impossible. It's just simply impossible, because technology changed, and you cannot show you are very advanced. And so that's why I'm saying, okay, if you are a developer for a very long time, it might be a disadvantage for you. So the salesperson won't be disadvantaged in this sense. Okay, third one I want to mention. Okay, why Australia wants salesperson or solution architect, someone who can get deal done. And so Australia wants import brains and export technology. Okay, so this is really important. You might know what's going on in the current Australia. So okay, we have issues with Australia has issues. We can't sell our product. Okay, and the product is there and hurting our economy, and everybody knows that. It's on the news. There's no problem with that, because that things, I mean, agricultural product, they have a border. Okay, what do we mean by border? You have to physically send this thing to another country. If they don't want it, then you have a trouble. You have to physically go there and negotiate them, and they have to physically store this. Okay, and these kind of commodities, they have price. They have price, which means if the oil is dropping. Oh, sorry, I'm not saying oil, let's say something else. Seafood, they're dropping, the price is dropping, nobody wants it. And you've already produced it, it's there. I mean, you're going to do something like that. You're going to sell them, it's ready, this is end product, it's ready. So Australia wants to export technology, because technology has one very advantage. One, they can sell without border. Okay, they can sell without. It doesn't matter what kind of currency you use: US, Euro, pounds, British sterling, Hong Kong dollar, Chinese yuan. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Maybe if the bit currency change, that's fine. We all exchange US, fine. We can exchange gold, fine, right? Check anything, right? But it has no border. Okay, it's borderless. You can sell anything It doesn't matter as long as you have a market. And then you can't stop people buying if your product is awesome. You can't say, hey, don't buy this one, I hate this product, you don't buy it. No, people use them, okay? People use them, they try to use it. They try, and if you can't sell one country, fine, find someone else, and it's easier. It's easier because in a physical product, you have a trend, you have a whole storage setting there, the whole way it's already designed, and now you can't sell, and it's a problem. Now we want to sell technology to another country, fine, we just establish some salesperson there, and we can acquire a company there, they help us okay, we can work at a local technology company, anything, any way of doing, it's really flexible. So Australia wants to export technology. Who can do that? We have tech, we need someone build this stuff. We're gonna have someone to sell them, okay? We need someone who has immense understanding of a particular market. And they have a very advantage of that particular. If they oversees different accounts from different countries, they know how to deal with the people. And people skills therefore become really important. Because if you if you have an awesome product like software and a service, okay, software, and it's awesome, but you're gonna need to sell them. You're gonna have people to use them. I mean, you're gonna, and then you see, okay, this is a huge market in India. I need to sell to them, but you're not going to succeed if they have a better product that's cheaper. So you're gonna have someone who's a salesperson who's really work on front line doing that. This is the reason, as a salesperson, you are actually not disadvantaged. However, in preparing application for GTI, you want to make sure that your work actually not compared to developers. Your work has to be compared with someone who's also a salesperson with the same industry, with a very similar background. And that's how you're going to demonstrate how you make sure, demonstrate why you are beyond your peers or why you are so special. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe my channel and like. I continue providing policies now. I have a bigger team, so I have some time here. If you have any questions or you want a free assessment, send an email below. I see you next